What do I mean by some people are better than other people? I just watched a Facebook video because, yeah, I still use Facebook. I shouldn't, but I do. I just watched a Facebook video, and this completely describes my point, of a black guy talking about how we're all people and we all are the same on the inside. Which is true. And he was talking about how society is the thing that labels us. And he's like, no more labels. But that does not fix followers and leaders. Even if all the followers know what the leaders are doing, the leaders will still control the followers. What am I? I'm a leader type. I'm not a follower at all. I don't follow rules very easily. Never have, never will. I usually make my own up. See, when you are born a leader, it doesn't just happen. You're either born a follower or you're born a leader. That's what indigo children are. They are leaders. They don't go with what society tells them to do. They are unique, different, special, in a good way. Followers, like I just said, even if they had all the information, they knew everything that's happening in the world. Like this black guy that is a leader type because he's showing people how the world is, how the world works, and what we're doing. And all the people are liking and following. Those are the followers. But indigo children are born with more chromosomes than normal children. That's partly why they aren't like normal children. You don't understand why society does the things it does. And some indigos could be followers, but usually, 99% of the time, they aren't. Usually an indigo will have friends, but they will be very selective of who their friends will be. Leader types want to improve themselves, as where the follower types want to look up to the leader types, and if they make a mistake, they give up. Or they go on to something new. A leader type who is born a leader type will improve him or herself over time through making mistakes and learning from those mistakes. My grandpa, who is like me, he has, I want to call it the indigo gene. I want to call it that. But I know it's not called that. So let's make it like that. It's called the indigo gene. He carries the indigo gene, and he is 100% an indigo child. Because he doesn't do what society tells him to do. He says whatever he wants to anyone. And he does what he wants to do. Now in society, that would be called not giving a fuck. But most indigos don't give a fuck what other people think. Yes. Society may bother the indigos, but they will never conform to society. Leaders are not created, they're born. Leaders are born leaders. Every person on this planet has some royal blood in them. Some don't at all. Some were peasants hundreds of years ago, and they're still peasants. But now, in regular day, they're known as sheep, because sheep follow. So what are you? Are you the person on YouTube that just creates an account so you can comment and watch a bunch of videos? You're a follower. Or are you a creator? Do you have a big imagination that no one understands? Yet, you have great ideas that could change the world. You're an indigo. You're a leader. On Twitter, do you add a bunch of people so you can see their content, or do you create your own content? Let me tell you something about me. I only fit in with a group of people so I can advance. The way my brain works is advancing. Getting stronger, getting more powerful, meeting more powerful people. I love starting out low and becoming higher up. I think since I was a little kid, that's how I acted. I once saved up $200 from lunch money, and I bought $200 worth of candy. I did that as a kid. I don't know many kids that do that. I know kids that will go with their friends to buy candy. I also, by age 8, I was selling my Christmas toys on the playground to other kids for a discount price because I knew that I'm not the one who bought those presents. So I didn't have to pay anything. And I was making $10 from one thing on the playground. I have been a leader type, an inventor, since I was born. You don't get it, you have it. Robert Kiyosaki, Donald Trump, both of those men are extremely rich. Why? Because they were born that way. They're the people who are able to learn from their mistakes and improve on themselves. And the older they get, the more wiser they get. Because types like me, Robert Kiyosaki, Donald Trump, we all have one thing in common. We never stop learning. Followers, liberals mostly, will learn new things, but they'll be afraid to go out of their comfort zone. As for people like me, love going outside their comfort zone. Because why? Because we make mistakes, and then we learn from them. Thank you, everyone. Like, subscribe, and leave any comment. Any comment you want. Leave it. Give me your opinion. Tell me how this video made you feel. Run away from your parents. I don't know. Don't do that. Well, you can. You just claim yourself as an independent. Get some food stamps. Get cheap housing. Get a job. And you can get housing for like $200. I just taught you something. Yes. Cheap housing. If you got food stamps, you can get cheap housing. I don't know how long that's going to last, though, because the world is changing. So, bye, everyone. Have a good day, and comment.